Hi everybody, my name is Diana and I wanted to create this quick kind of Freshies 101 beginner video for you guys to kind of answer some of the questions that I see popping up on a pretty regular basis. So to kind of start all of this, you're going to need your aroma beads, some fragrance, of course your jars, and probably the most important thing you're going to need is a scale. Now I know I see a lot of people asking if they can just use 1 cup of beads or 8 ounces of beads measured out by volume. That is a really big no-no, and I will show you guys why. So to start off, I'm going to turn on our scale, set our jar on there, make sure you tear it out so it comes down to 0. So for this example, I'm going to use my measuring cup. So this is 1 cup, so 8 ounces by volume. See, nothing funny about it. 1 cup measuring cup. All right. Here we go. So as you can see, 1 cup full of beads. Now right now the scale is set at 0. So we are going to pour this 1 cup in. I'm going to show you guys what happens here. Y'all ready? So 1 cup of beads weighs 4.9 ounces. So barely, well, I guess really not quite 5 ounces by weight. Now, if you go with the ratio that I use, which is 7 ounces of beads to 1 ounce of fragrance for a total of 8 ounces by weight, this is nowhere near enough. This is going to not absorb properly when it comes to your beads. So you always want to make sure you weigh out 7 ounces of beads, at least using, like I said, my particular recipe here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little more beads and add some more to my jar until I get to 7 ounces. Okay, here we go, 7 ounces. Okay, so now that we have these 7 ounces of beads, we're going to want to weigh out our 1 ounce of fragrance. I know some people have kind of wondered about, using stuff like teaspoons, tablespoons, stuff like that to get 1 ounce based on volume. And once again, this is very much incorrect because different fragrances have different viscosities. So some are thicker than others and some are thinner than others. So you want to go by weight again. Just for an example, here are 2 different fragrances. Both of them are 1 ounce by weight. You can kind of see, I don't want to tip it up too much, but you can see the different levels. So right here is 1 ounce versus coming down here to 1 ounce. Very different levels, but they actually weigh the exact same based on weight and not volume. So for this example, I'm going to be using Egyptian Amber from Candle Science, which is 1 ounce of fragrance already. So let me just open this bad boy up here. And if you watch the scale, you'll see it go up to 8 ounces. There we go. 7 ounces of beads to 1 ounce of fragrance gives us 8 ounces total of Freshies. Then what I'll do, I just kind of put the lid on here and give it a good shake. You want to make sure the fragrance coats the beads thoroughly. Okay, so there you have it. The fragrance has coated the beads nicely. And now every day you want to come down and give it a shake, or even, twice a day or anything like that. Just make sure you keep shaking it up. That way the fragrance gets dispersed evenly throughout the jar and coats all of your beads. So just for kind of an example, Here are some beads that have been sitting for a while. I've been letting cure. So they are completely dry. You can kind of see how they move differently. They don't stick to the sides or anything like that. They're nice and cured versus these. Now, some fragrances will take longer to absorb than others, so don't be freaked out. I know leather takes a few extra days to cure than, say, lavender or anything like that. So like I said, just give it some time and give it a few shakes every day. So the next step would be doing the actual coloring on the beads that are ready. And once these have cured a few more days, then I'll do the coloring and get them ready for baking and all that fun stuff. So kind of stay tuned for the next video, and I really hope you guys found this informational. If there is anything that I can do to help you guys, please feel free to reach out to me. I am more than happy to help in any way I can. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I'll see you next time.